Good morning, students. I am Sri Shahaji Thumre sir, assistant teacher in Chaudeshwari Prashala Solapur, presenting the poem 1.3 Basket Full of Moonlight. Before starting the poem, we have to talk about some chit chat activities. First activity, did you like to hear bedtime stories when you were a child? Yes, definitely. I liked to hear bedtime stories when I was a child. Who usually told you the bedtime stories? My grandparents usually told me bedtime stories. Why did you like them? You can answer your own answer. I liked the bedtime stories because they amused me a lot, they entertained me a lot, and I got some moral lessons from those bedtime stories. Do you still like to hear those stories again? Yes, definitely. I like those bedtime stories again. Now, one activity is given to you there. Good morning, friends. I am Shri Shahaji Thomre sir, working in Sri Chaudeshwari Prashala Solapur. Today, I am going to present a very important, very meaningful, very beautiful poem, Basket Full of Moonlight. This poem is composed by a famous Indian writer or poet, Sunil Sharma. In Marathi, we can say it, Toplibhar Chandra Prakash. Warming up. Before starting the poem, we will talk about the chit-chat activities. First activity, did you like to hear bedtime stories when you were a child? Yes, definitely. I liked to hear bedtime stories when I was a child. Number 2, who usually told you the bedtime stories? My grandparents usually told me bedtime stories. Why did you like them? Students can answer according to their own thinking. I liked those bedtime stories because they amused me a lot or they entertained me a lot. Or I liked those bedtime stories because they give me a moral lesson. Do you still like to hear those bedtime stories again? Yes, definitely. I like to hear those bedtime stories every time, now also, again and again. Then, discuss in groups about the procedure of planting a tree. Write the steps in bullet points and present them before the class. Students, all of you know what is the process of planting a tree. Before planting a tree, what we do? आपण जनरली काय करतो की बिफोर प्लांटिंग अ ट्री dig the planting hole or dig a ditch, खड्डा खोदने. After that, loosen the roots and remove the nursery stake. After that, place the plant in the center of the hole or in the center of the ditch. Then build a soil burn. Then water the tree every day or thoroughly. Or we can say in short that dig a ditch, sow a seed into the ditch, cover it with soil and add water and fertilizer every day. Now, you see here the picture of our parents. Discuss in pairs and write what your father and mother do for your family. First of all, father. The role of parents in our life is very important, and we know that your parents every day they perform their duties for the well-being of you and your brother sister. आई-बाबांचा रोल आपल्या आयुष्यामध्ये खूप महत्त्वाचा आहे. What our father do for us? Father works to earn a living. Father fulfills the needs of the family. Father guides in each and every difficult times, or advises to inculcate good habits. Father provides books and notebooks, teach our children to work hard, guides in each and every problem, loves all family members. So these are the role. This is the role played by father. Then the role played by mother: cooking food, keep the house clean, washing clothes, taking study, sewing clothes, attending the parents' meeting, cooks delicious foods every day, take care of all family members. This is the role of mother. Now, Basketful of Moonlight is a very beautiful poem. It is composed by the Indian poet Sunil Sharma, Toplivar Chandra Prakash. Actually, this poem is translated from Dogri language. Dogri language is spoken in the northern part of India, Himachal Pradesh, some parts of the Kashmir. डोंगरामध्ये बोलली जाणारी भाषा आहे. So the poem was actually written in a Dogri language, and it is translated from Dogri language into English language by Indian poet Sunil Sharma. What is the objective of this poem? The objective of this poem, or the objective to teach this poem, to learn this poem, is that so many people from village areas comes to city for daily for their working to earn a living. हजारो लोक खेडेगावातून शहरामध्ये कामाला येत असतात. And many times the village people face so many problems. So the problems of the village people are presented in this poem. How the problems villagers are facing. So in short, the objective is this: to learn the problems faced by the people. I will explain this poem by stanza by stanza. O moon, give me moonlight. Here, the speaker is a child, and he is addressing to moon. Moon, give me a moonlight. A basket full or 2 baskets full. चंद्रा मला टोपली भरून किंवा 2 टोपली भरून मला चंद्रप्रकाश दे. With seeds of moonlights. मला चंद्रप्रकाशाच्या बिया दे. So in the first short stanza, the speaker is a child, and is addressed to moon. The poem is addressed to moon, and he is addressing to moon that, O moon, give me a basket full of 2 baskets full of moonlight, with seeds of moonlight. मला 1 टोपलभर किंवा 2 टोपलीभर मला चंद्रप्रकाशाच्या बिया दे. Now, why the boy or the child wants the seeds of the moonlight? त्याला चंद्रप्रकाशाच्या बियाची गरज का आहे हे आपण पहिल्यांदा आपण समजून घेऊया. Now next stanza. What the child wants to do? From the city to my village, on the sides of the path, I want to sow many small moons of light. The child wants to sow the seeds of the moonlight on the sides of the path from the city to his village. या ठिकाणी या छोट्या मुलाला शहरापासून आपल्या गावापर्यंत रस्त्याच्या कडेला त्याला छोटे छोटे चंद्रप्रकाशची पेरणी करायची आहे. He wants to sow many small moons of light on the sides of the path from the city to his village. Means his village is in the darkness. On the road there is no light. In short, we can say that the problem of electricity or lack of electricity is there in the village areas. खेडेगावामध्ये आज खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये विजेचा अभाव आहे आणि म्हणून the child wants to sow the seeds of the moonlight on the sides of the path from the city to his village. या ठिकाणी त्या मुलाला शहरापासून गावापर्यंत चंद्रप्रकाशाच्या बियाची पेरणी करायची आहे. So the child lives in a village area and the village life is depicted in this poem. या कवितेमध्ये ग्रामीण जीवन सांगितलेलं आहे. The child wants to sow the seeds on the sides of the path. त्या मुलाला रस्त्याच्या कडेला चंद्रप्रकाशाच्या बियाची पेरणी करायची आहे. याचा अर्थ इट मीन्स इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज नॉट देअर इन अ विलेज. त्या गावामध्ये विजेचा अभाव आहे किंवा वीज नाही. दॅट्स वाय द चाइल्ड रिक्वेस्ट टू मून दॅट इट शुड गिव्ह मूनलाइट अँड द सीड्स ऑफ मूनलाइट और द स्टार्स ॲज वेल. त्याला चंद्रप्रकाशाच्या बिया पाहिजे आहेत. अ बास्केट फुल और 2 baskets full. Then the whole village goes to the city daily to work. All of you know. Why do the people from village areas go to the city? Because in village area there is no work, there is no job. So lack of employment is in the village. खेडेगावामध्ये आज रोजगार, नोकरी, जॉबचा अभाव आहे. That's why we come across all over the India. We come to know that many people from village areas come to city daily for their job, for their work. And it becomes dark on its way back, as my village is quite far. So the poet says that, the speaker says that, the child says that, my village is far away from the city. And when the people come from city to village, it becomes too much darkness. It gets too dark. जेव्हा लोक काम संपवून आपल्या गावाकडे येतात तेव्हा खूप अंधार झालेला असतो. आणि why it become too dark? Because my village is quite away from the city. अंधार का होतो? कारण माझं गाव हे शहरापासून खूप दूर आहे. Up to now we see that two problems the speaker has mentioned here. One problem, lack of electricity, and second problem, unemployment or lack of job, lack of employment, नोकरीचा अभाव or unemployment. Now the boy says that, the speaker says that, the poet says that the route is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. When the people come from city to village, the road is not good, the road is not proper, it is not even. रस्ता सपाट नाहीये. There are so many ditches. रस्त्यावरती खूप खड्डे आहेत. Covered with small stones. रस्त्यावर खूप दगड असतात, stones असतात, ditches असतात. Road is not even. रस्ता सपाट नाही. And it is tough. And it is full of snakes and scorpions. So the road from city to my village is not good, is not in proper condition. It is not a tar road, तो डांबरी रस्ता नाही है. It is uneven road having so many ditches, रस्ता सपाट नाही, रस्त्यावरती खड्डे आहे. अँड द रोड इज कव्हर्ड विथ फुल ऑफ स्नेक्स अँड स्कॉर्पियन्स. रस्त्यावरती खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात साप आणि विंचू असतात. Means here again one problem is mentioned. The roads are not proper किंवा the roads are rugged. The roads are rugged. Neither bus nor cart plies. When my father returns home, I am asleep. So there is no the facility of transportation. The speaker says that, the child says that neither bus nor cart plies or travels regularly over that route. त्या मार्गावरून ना गाडी ना कुठली बस ये जा करत नाही. Means again here problem is mentioned here, lack of transportation. Transport facility is not there. इथं वाहतुकीची सुविधा नाही. And the speaker says that, the poet says that, when my father returns home, I am asleep. जेव्हा माझे बाबा घरी येतात तेव्हा मी गाढ झोपलेला असतो. Means his father comes to home late at night. There are so many reasons why they come late at night. The village is far away from the city. Secondly, there is no electricity. On the road there is darkness. On the road there is a darkness. There is no any kind of facility of transportation. No transport facility is there. And apart from that, the people comes from village to city daily for job, daily for work, because there is no employment in the village areas. खेडेगावामध्ये नोकरीचा अभाव आहे. We move to the next. And he goes back early in the morning while I am asleep. When my father leaves from village to city daily for job, at that time also I am asleep. So the speaker says that when my father comes from city to village late at night, at that time I am asleep. And when my father goes for work from village to city early in the morning, at that time also I am asleep. I am asleep. म्हणजे वडील घरी उशिरा परत येतात तेव्हा मी झोपलेला असतो आणि बाबा जेव्हा घरातून सकाळी सिटी म्हणजे शहराकडे कामासाठी निघतात तेव्हा मी झोपलेला असतो. कारण बिकॉज माय फादर हॅज टू लिव्ह होम अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग और लिव्ह द विलेज अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग बिकॉज माय विलेज इज क्वाईट अवे फ्रॉम द सिटी. माझे गाव हे शहरापासून दूर असल्यामुळे माझ्या बाबाला लवकर कामासाठी घरातून बाहेर पडावं लागतं. देन ओ मून गिव्ह मी अ बास्केट फुल ऑफ मूनलाइट. चंद्रा मला एक टोपलीवरच चांदणं दे. ऑन लोन. सी हाऊ इनोसंटली, किती निष्पापपणे, हाऊ इनोसंटली द बॉय इज ॲड्रेसिंग टू मून. गिव्ह मी अ बास्केट फुल ऑफ मूनलाइट ऑन लोन, ऑन क्रेडिट. चंद्रा मला एक टोपलीवर चांदणे उधार दे, कर्ज म्हणून दे. बिकॉज आय वॉन्ट टू लाईट द डार्क रूट. The child says that, very innocently he said that, it is highly impossible to sow the seeds of moonlight. चंद्राच्या प्रकाशाच्या बिया रस्त्यावरती पेरणं ही अशक्य आहे. But it is the imagination of the innocent small child. त्या निष्पाप मुलाची कल्पना आहे. He, what does the child say that? I want to sow the seeds of the moonlight. Give me a basket full of moonlight on loan. How innocently he is telling, he is asking, he is addressing, he is demanding. Because I want to light the dark route. मला जो रस्ता जो अंधारलेला आहे तो मला ब्राईट करायचा आहे, उजळावायचा आहे, प्रकाशित करायचा आहे. आणि when I will light the dark route, what will happen? So that my father returns early. माझे बाबा लवकर घरी परत येतील. And in order that my father should come to home early, that's why I want to light the dark route. I too want to hear fairy tales and stories from him. फेरी टेल्स, मला माझ्या बाबाकडून परिकथा, कथा ऐकायच्या आहेत. So the child wants to listen stories from his father. And when his father will return to home early, then only he can hear stories, fairy tales from him. That's why to come his father from city to village early, that's why he wants to light the dark route. O moon, give me a basket full of moonlight. देवा, मला एक टोपलीवर चंद्रप्रकाश दे. I want to sow seeds of moon on the sides of the path. आणि मला रस्त्याच्या बाजूला, रस्त्याच्या कडेला मला चंद्रप्रकाशाच्या बियाची पेरणी करायची आहे. So the poet Sunil Sharma has presented problems of the villagers in the form of poem also. The boy very innocently, he is demanding to moon, give me a basket full of moonlight. I want to sow the seeds of the moonlight on the sides of the path. My village is quite away from the city, and when my father returns home on the way, the road is not good, the road is tough, it is covered with full of snakes and scorpions. रस्ता साप आणि विंचवाडी वेढलेला आहे आणि no electricity is there. When my father returned home too early, I will listen him fairy tales and stories from him. So I want to explain in short this poem in English maximum. So the present poem, A Basket Full of Moonlight, is composed by the Indian poet Sunil Sharma. The poem was actually written in Dogri language. Then it is translated into English. In this poem, the child addresses to moon. The picture of rural area is depicted in this poem. The child lives in a village which is in darkness. It means electricity is not there in a village. So the child requests the moon that it should be give moonlight and the seeds of the moonlight as well. The child wants a basket full of 2 baskets full of moonlight. The child wants to sow the seeds of the moonlight on the sides of the path. He wants to brighten, he wants to enlighten his village by the moonlight. त्याला आपल्या गावकडचा रस्ता प्रकाशाने उजळवायचा आहे. The child says that all the villagers go to the city daily for their work, for job purpose. As the village is far away from the city, the villagers come to home in darkness. They reach the village late at night. ते घरी उशिरा पोहोचतात. And the road from the city to the village is rugged and tough. रस्ता खडतर आहे, tough आहे. There are so many snakes and scorpions on the way. The child wants to say that the road connectivity is also poor, not good. The condition of the road is not proper. The village lacks the means of transportation. There is no buses, no cars in the village. And the people in the village have to walk to go anywhere. No transport facility is there. That's why the child is unhappy because his father returns to home late at night. And the child goes to bed before his father reaches home. And the father leaves for his job to the city early in the morning. At that time also, the child is asleep. They do not meet with each other. त्या दोघांची एकमेकांशी भेट होऊ शकत नाही. So the speaker, the child, requests moon to give him a basket full of moonlight on loan. How innocently he is speaking. किती निष्पापपणे म्हणतोय बघा की मला एक टोपलीवर चांदणं लोन म्हणून द्या. He wants to light the dark route with the help of that seeds. He wants that his father would reach to home early, and the child thinks that when his father would reach to home early, then I would listen fairy tales and stories from my father. He is very eager The child is very eager to listen stories and fairy tales from his father. So request moon again and again to give him moonlight. He wants to illuminate, he wants to brighten, he wants to enlighten the path by showing the moonlight or the seeds of the moon on the sides of the path. So the speaker in the poem wants to remove the darkness of the village or darkness of the road. So I explained this poem in English also. In some Marathi words I used to understand this poem. Now, English workshop, a few activities I want to conduct here. The child wants to show small moons to light from the city to his village. According to the child, the route of the village is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. The child wants a basket full of moonlight on lawn. The child wants to light the dark route so that his father would return early. Now, write down the described words used for the following nouns: small moons, dark route, my village, early morning, or for my village I can use the word also whole village. These are the described words and the nouns. Then I want to explain some margin specifications. After that, figures of speech. What does the poet wish to get from the moon and why? Why does the poet wish to get from the moon and why? So, the poet wishes to get moonlight from the moon and the seeds as well, because the child wants to enlighten his village by moonlight. Why is the road from the city to the village dangerous? The road from the city to the village is dangerous because it is tough and covered with full of snakes and scorpions. Why does the poet want his father home early? The poet wants his father home early because he wants to listen fairy tales and stories from his father. How do you spend your evening time with your family members? You can answer according to your own way, your own experience. I spent evening time with my father on discussing important topics, discussing about our future plans, about our career. Also, I spend evening time by listening stories from my family members, particularly from my mother and father. Now students, before going to appreciation, we will discuss here about first the figures of speech used in the poem. Now, the first line, "O moon, give me moonlight." Here, in this line, the figure of speech is apostrophe because the poet addresses to moon. Then, I want to show many small moons of light. The figure of speech of this line is repetition and alliteration. Why is repetition? Small words are repeated. Why is alliteration? So begins with yes, small begins with yes. Yes sound is repeated pleasingly or for musical effect. That's why the figure of speech is alliteration. Then the whole village goes to the city daily to work. Snegdat, Synecdoche. Snegdat means the whole village, symbolizes the part of many village. Then the route is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. The figure of speech of this line is alliteration because snakes begins with yes, scorpions begins with yes. Alliteration. Neither bus nor cart plies. Neither begins with n and nor begins with n. The figure of speech of this line is alliteration. Then, O moon, give me a basket full of moonlight. The figure of speech of this line is apostrophe. I want to light the dark route. I want to light the dark route. The figure of speech of this line is antithesis. I want to hear fairy tales and stories from him. Tautology, because tales and stories are having the same meaning. And last line also, O moon, give me a basket full of moonlight. The figure of speech is apostrophe. And again in last line, I want to sow seeds of moon on the sides of the path. So the figure of speech is, last line is alliteration. After that, students, I want to present appreciation here. The title of the poem is Basket Full of Moonlight. Poet. This poem is composed by Indian poet Sunil Sharma. Rhyme scheme. There is no rhyme scheme in the poem. It is written in free verse. Figures of speech. The figures of speech used in the poem are repetition, alliteration, antithesis and hyperbole. Hyperbole means in the sense an obvious exaggerated statement, unbelievable statement is there. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is child's desire to spend more time with his father. His father goes to the city for earning. He comes very late at home. The child goes to bed by that time, so he cannot meet his father. The poem is about child's imagination and where he thinks his father and other villagers return home early by lighting their path. In this poem, a child requests the moon to give him its moonlight so that his father would return home early and would listen the stories from him. The problems of the villagers or villages are also mentioned in this poem. So this is the appreciation of the poem. So all of you listen this poem. For that I am very thankful to all of you. Thank you so much.